Hi, I'm Joru5 and the wait is finally over. I'm ready to reveal what I've been working on for the past few weeks, a complete buying guide that includes the vast majority of Star Citizen vehicles. Now, before we jump right into it, a bit of explanation is necessary. First of all, the buying guide is presented in a tier list format, but it is far from being a traditional tier list, as it doesn't rank the vehicles by perceived power inside the current meta. Instead, vehicles are ranked by likelihood of use and general appeal. Another difference from traditional tier list is that it has three main tiers, which represent the main rating of the vehicles. Staple is the macro tier for vehicles that are currently the most recommended. Side grades is for vehicles that need additional consideration before buying. And fringe is for vehicles that are not recommended at the moment, or that I decided to ignore. Each main tier has a set of sub-tiers, which places the ship more precisely inside its main tier. It gives a clearer indication of its real opportunities of use, but the main tier remains the most important part of the rating. It tells you the general ownership value of the ship, how much sense it makes to own it, how many real opportunities it has to be used, and how easy it is to recommend it in the current version. Another important aspect to consider in this buying guide is that I've merged all vehicles together. This can sound like a strange choice, as this kind of list is usually separated by role or by class. But as I said, this is not a meta tier list, it is a buying guide. So, having a complete view of all ships is essential to better consider your next acquisition. You may want a generalist able to do a bit of everything, or a specialized tool for a specific gameplay loop, or you may simply be undecided about the next direction to take. Having all ships separated by a specific criterion would have been disadvantageous for generalist ships, as they would have been ended up lower ranked in every specialized ranking. Think about ships like the Titan or the Corsair. What specific class are they part of? Combat? Hauling? The truth is, they are a bit of both. They are not the best fighters, nor the best haulers, but they are undeniably two great ships that are hard not to recommend. The last aspect of this buying guide that I'm quite proud of is the salvage score. Every ship has been used firsthand by me, and I've attributed to each of them a set of 7 scores ranging from 1 to 4. Stock configuration indicates how effective the ship is with its default configuration. Acquisition indicates the cost of the vehicle, considering the class and role of the ship and its availability in-game. Leverage indicates the impact of the vehicle when used in its proper context. Value return measures how the acquisition cost is converted into real operational value. Activity scale indicates what size of activity the vehicle is able to enable. Presence indicates how commonly the ship is seen in use by other players. And ergonomics indicates how comfortable the ship is to operate. It is very important to understand that the salvage score is an additional indicator. They may not have a direct impact on the buying guide tier positioning. A vehicle with an apparently lower salvage score could still be more recommendable than another vehicle with a higher salvage score. Why? Well, the salvage score is mainly focused on the ship itself, with little consideration for other vehicles. The general tier list instead is the place where we take alternatives into account. The last thing left to say is that the buying guide will be completed over the course of 5 episodes, each covering an alphabetical range, so that you can easily find the ship you are interested in. And I'll keep this buying guide updated with new ship released, and across every release they may impact balance. Well, see you very soon with the first episode.